In this video, we're looking at the features added in the new 0.8 update for the game. We will go over changes to the manual, mail client, networking, economy, and lastly scripting. You can use the video timestamps to jump to desired topics. Let's start with the manual. The manual now looks different, but much of the information is the same. You can select which topic you want to read about, and then the subcategories right here, and some of the information is the same, but some of it is not. So, for example, here you will find the CCTV information, how the CCTV system works in the game. I won't go over all the new or changed entries in the manual, but there are a few, so look for those. Then we have some new ones in the website section, where several of the websites have been added to the manual. You can read about them, and they also now include the keyword that you can use to search for this or find this website when you're searching in the browser. The terminal programs are pretty much the same, I think. There are some new ones, some ones that were missing previously and that have been added. So reboot is now in the manual, for example. And then we have the so these are new, for example, server installers. That's because they are now added in the scripting section of the game. Been added to the scripting. I'm going to go over that later in the scripting section of the video. That's pretty much the same. Then we have the visual programs, which I think are also kind of the same. And there's a new layout now for the scripting, so you pick which category you want to read about and so on. The terminal programs, as usual, allows you to view the source code. And another thing I noticed was that if the script is not included on your computer by default, then you will see this warning message. So you won't be confused about why it's not running when you try to run it on your computer. So that's the manual. Then we have an update to the mail, the social engineering to be precise. And in here, we now have a new one called Outdated Library Found, where we can send an email to the admin and ask them to update a library. And this can be useful if the target we're trying to get into has very good libs, and we want them to change those libs for something perhaps easier. It's going to update them to the latest version, so you might get lucky. Then we have a new website. One of the new websites is this website that you can find by searching for rental. And again, you can find the keywords in the manual. And it allows us, previously you rented servers in the shop, but now you rent servers in here. And you can also now pick how fast you want the rental internet to be. Along with the rent server option, you can also get a home internet as an home access point. This point is going to allow for both Wi-Fi and Ethernet. You also download the config LAN from here, so that's been moved. These monthly payments are now included in the game, so you have to pay every in-game month, and that's approximately every 2 days. In single player, when you stop playing, the world also ceases to exist, so single player is a bit different because the world only the subscriptions only run when you play the game, but in multiplayer the world persists when you don't play, and therefore it's been made so that when you don't play for a full day, the subscriptions you have will be paused, and the stuff still works, so your rentals will still work and so on, but you don't pay, and then when you resume playing, you start paying again. If you run out of money, you can, well, the subscription will be paused and the thing you were paying for will stop working until you resume payment, and you can do that in the config LAN. Let's actually just grab it. So in here, I can connect to my internet. So here you can see you select which device, get email about all this stuff when you rent them, and it's going to show you how much you will pay and when you will pay. And this is also where you can cancel subscriptions. You can also change them. And this is also where you resume them if they have been cancelled because you ran out of money in your bank account. So that's that. And along with the like I said, home internet, you also have the option of choosing Wi-Fi or Ethernet. And if you want to use Ethernet, then you will have to install an Ethernet card into your hardware on your computer. And then up here, if you have an Ethernet card, you will also have the option to enable that card. You cannot run both Wi-Fi and Ethernet at the same time, but if you turn one on, the other turns off. So now I'm connected to Wi-Fi, and then I can swap to the Ethernet card, and now I'm connected to the home network that I'm renting. And this is what requires the Ethernet card. Okay, then we have some changes to the economy and additions. So one of the additions is this new website used to create coins. So to find this, you just search for coin, and you can select what you want the coin to be called, and it also costs 150 game money. And you pick a username and a password and create the coin. These coins are used to trade with other players, and much of this is scripting based, so I'm going to touch on it in the scripting section of the video. To use these coins, you will also need a wallet. These, well, a wallet. So what I'm running here is the wallet script, and you can find that by going into the shop, and here we have the wallet as well as the stocks program. The wallet is used to manage your coin wallet, and you can like create a wallet. You select option 2 here, and I already have one, so let's restart the program. And I select login, and then I select my username and my password, and now I'm logged into my wallet, and I don't have any coins at the moment. But you can buy, sell coins, and manage your wallet. This is also where you get the PIN number that you can use to register sub-wallets in other players' coins. I'm not going to go in depth into this in this video because it's a lot to go over. In addition, you also have this coin program that you can use to interact with coins. So there's only one coin in this world because I'm in single player, and you can only create one. But in here you will, if you're in multiplayer, probably see multiple coins, and then you can select which one you want. And when there is enough trading history, you will also see graphs about what the coin value is. So here you can select if you want to buy or sell coins, and all of this is done from the wallet that you register here. So you create a wallet, and then you can buy and sell coins into this wallet. But the wallet need a sub-wallet in the coin that you wish to trade in. And to create that, you will have to use a script provided by the player who set up the coin. So yeah, a lot to go over in detail. Yeah, so you can see the buy and sell offers here, and then you can create the buy and sell offers here. And you can also cancel offers and stuff like that. Much of the stuff that you can do with this can also be done with the wallet, as well as scripting if you want to create your own script for performing these things. Moving on. With the changes to the economy, we also have changes and balances to the prices. So, well, we get to the prices. Before we get to that, you can see this meta is cheaper, for example. But there also are coupons that every player starts with. So you start with 20 coupons, and these can be used to essentially trade any of the basic tools. So all of the stuff in here that costs money can be you can use coupons to buy. And this is because there's no longer any starting money, so you use this to get set up, and you can also use it for the these tools. So you have these coupons you can use here, and moving on, the prices have also changed for stuff, so it's supposed to be more balanced in terms of how much money you can make. So the prices for the stuff you want to buy, for example hardware, as well as the rewards you get for missions, and how much money you can find in bank accounts and all that stuff have been changed, and hopefully it's more balanced now. And the coins I mentioned earlier, if you want to well, the coin providers or the players who set up the coins can provide mining solutions for their coins, which allow players to mine them. And if you want to mine the coins faster, then you can purchase GPUs, and that way gain a bigger slice of the pie when it's divided among the miners. Yeah, so stuff like that. Then we have the coding stuff. So a few additions. One is that some of this might be well, there will be some details here. So the launch that you can use to launch a script from inside a script no longer has limits or the same type of limits. So previously you could only execute or launch it a certain number of times before it stopped working. Now you can launch it as many times as you want, but you cannot launch it how many times as you want recursively. Then another change is that the files as well as scripts can now contain twice the size, character size, as previously. So the old limit was 80,000 characters, and now it's 160,000 characters, so you can make bigger files. Then, I'm not going to go over this in detail, but all the new coin stuff has API, so you include the block SO, and you can get that with apt-get. And then you log into the coin if you're the coin owner, and if you're not, then you're going to be using a script that does this provided by the coin owner. And then you can get sub-wallets and interact with those, and all of that is found in here or in the manual. So you can see like what can you do with a sub-wallet object, what can you do with a wallet object, and this is how you get the sub-wallet object, this is how you log into the wallet, and you can like create trade requests and stuff like that. The coin object has a lot of control over these sub-wallets that the players create with their main wallets. So yeah, I'm not gonna go over that in this video. Then we have a change to the print. It now has a optional argument that can be used to make it clear the screen at the same time as it prints. So previously we had a the terminal or the print would flicker when you wanted to create animations or other things that required printing and clearing the screen over and over again. So with this method now you can remove that flickering and make some of your, if you're making that kind of stuff, look cooler. So I made a small script here. This is actually well, it's based on a real script, but my version of it. So it shows off how you can see that it's not flickering. The animation is a lot smoother, and I guess if you guys want this script, I could put it up on my Discord. Let me know. So this is the last thing I had in here. So that's the print update, and then we have, yeah, that's that. Another addition is that we can now handle the services on servers with the scripting. There's now API added, so the SSH server that you previously downloaded from the shop, well, you still download it from there, but it's it now has source code, and you can do this without downloading that exact binary. You can create this yourself. What it essentially does is it includes the lib SO, and then if you don't have it, then it's going to install it, and then it installs the service on the computer, and then we have what it does when it installs is it creates a SSHD file in server folder, and this thing can then be used to start and stop the service. So these files that previously were in the game now has been ported over to the scripting system. And then the last thing I have for you in this video is the auto start scripts. So when you start your home computer, like when you start a game, either single player or multiplayer, you can put scripts in here that will run in this folder. So let's go back here. You go into etc and then into init.d, and if you put scripts in here, then they are going to execute when you launch, either restart the game or restart like from reboot here, or shut down and start again. And this can be useful if you want to, like, let's say that you always have a few scripts or things that you always do when you first start out, or when you first start a game. This can now be automated with the scripts that you put in here. So that's all the things I have for you in this video. I hope you like it, and I hope you like all the new additions to the game. I certainly do. And I'll see you guys in the next video.